There's been another deadly aircraft crash on the Garden Isle. Kauai police confirming 2 people on board did not survive the accident.
The scene of the Sunday crash has been turned over today to the National Transportation Safety Board and Federal Aviation Administration for further investigation. This is a picture of the aircraft that went down. It was a Cessna 172 Skyhawk owned by the Civil Air Patrol. A preliminary investigation notes the plane was being used to conduct monthly tsunami warning practice runs. The Civil Air Patrol pilot and co-pilot on board were identified today as 76-year-old James Dengen of Princeville and 78-year-old David Parker of Kapa'a. KPD Assistant Chief Bryson Ponce released a statement today saying they were seasoned pilots, part of the Kauai community, who will be missed deeply.
Kauai firefighters located their bodies in a remote area about a few thousand feet below the Kalalau lookout. They were able to visually confirm the crash site, but could not recover the bodies or the aircraft due to dangerous weather conditions and low visibility. The 2 pilots killed in yesterday's crash are being remembered tonight by those that worked with them. KITV4's Eddie Dowd talked exclusively with their commander, who says each had decades of experience.
I'm here with Joseph Quinton, the commander of the Kauai Squadron. You know, Commander, this is very hard news to be dealing with. I know all of you guys are mourning and trying to process the loss. Can you tell me a little bit about the 2 victims, your 2 members of your squadron that you lost?
Jim and Dave were excellent pilots. They're both Vietnam veterans who decided to retire here in Kauai. Jim is a retired Navy colonel. He served in Vietnam. He continued to serve afterwards, and then he retired from the airlines. Had thousands of hours of experience, and he was just a pleasure to fly with. He was probably one of the funniest guys you've ever met. And Dave was new to us. He's only been here, new by Kauai standards. He's 3 years or so that he's been flying with us. And he's a really great pilot, really jovial guy. Happy to have him around. He goes back and forth between here and the mainland, but when he's here, he's with us.
You said together they have over 100 years of experience. I mean, I know you kind of want to know what happened.
I'd love to know what happened, because they got 2 guys. They were both flying before I was born, and they were dear friends. I'd really love to know what happened. What pushed them up that way.
Thank you so much, Captain. And this crash has been handed over to the National Transportation Safety Board as that investigation will continue and hopefully bring some answers. Reporting on Kauai, Eddie Dowd, KITV4 Island News.
Eddie, thank you. This marks the 2nd deadly crash reported on the Garden Isle this year alone. It's been nearly a month since 4 crew members lost their lives on a Croman Corporation helicopter near the Pacific Missile Range facility. The Sikorsky S-61N helicopter was part of a Navy training mission February 22nd when it nosedived 200 feet from the air near the military facility. The NTSB has already released its preliminary report on the crash, but it could take months to complete the full investigation.
Stay with KITV4 for continuing coverage of this deadly crash on air, online, and across all social media. You can also download our free KITV4 News app for breaking news updates straight to your mobile device.